Morning, morning, everybody. Michelle is here. Michelle is here on this August the 6th, 2024. It's a Tuesday. And, yep, it's a Tuesday. And I hope everybody's doing fantastic, magnificently, and marvelous because I am. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I get up with a lot of enthusiasm every morning, usually. I mean, I feel joyful, enthusiastic. Um, I mean, everything is actually, if you are grounded and you're paying attention, and you're looking inwardly and being very honest with yourself, there's a lot to be thankful for, right? And a lot of people say these cliches and these. Oh yeah. I know that a lot of people are just rambling. Okay, a lot of people just ramble, and they talk about stuff they have no idea what they're talking about. And for me, it feels so good when I know that what I experienced is what I experienced. I wasn't delusional and I wasn't hallucinating because I said, I've been saying this for a while. Like I said, in 2022, 2023-ish, I think it was around the end of 2022, 2023-ish, which is irrelevant right now. We had a significant event happen. Okay. And it wasn't these, what do you call them things? Total eclipse. Okay. It was a cosmic event. And let me just share something with you that I'm sure a lot of you all know. We have two NASAs, okay? We have the NASA that is on public display, and then we have a hidden NASA working on things, which makes sense if you think about it, because when it comes to that type of situation, I can understand why you would want to keep things under wrap per se, while you attempt to figure out what you have, okay, when it comes to our universe and this and that and the other. Okay, I can accept NASA being wanting that kind of room to do so, to be into a special space, quote unquote. And then they have what we have currently, and that's why these scientists that come around representing, some of them that is on the internet, representing NASA. That's why they don't have any idea what the hell they're talking about. They're only given so much information, and sometimes you have to be creative with people who think they are so above intelligence. They're so above intelligence that they know it all. And if it's not coming out of their mouth, then it's not the truth, and that's a bunch of bullshit. Okay, bullshit. But whatever. So I understand why that has to happen. Greed is still a part of everything. So you have to understand that as well. And the same thing with the military. The military has a hidden military. I mean, think about it. It's logical, actually. And then, like I said, they have these show ponies that come forward on the news that have no idea what's going on. They are so subservient and so submissive and easily subjugated. They'll say anything because they think, I think they believe that they're doing a good thing or doing a good service. But a lot of them just cannot think outside their beliefs. They cannot. And that's going to be next to impossible for some that are seeped in their religious beliefs. That's where they are. So I feel good about a type of experience I had back in, I think it was late 2022, 2023, irrelevant right now, to know that, yes, there was a significant event that happened. So that, that's probably why I'm joyful and thankful that I just need to just trust myself. Okay? Trust myself. And recognize that, yes, there's a knowing about a lot of things, and there are certain people, and I pointed this out, that have a certain knowing about things. It's not supernatural. It's not anything that's out of your range of it's logical, rational, and reasonable. Okay, it's not hallucination, it's not delusional. It is actual realities that are happening right before our eyes. And it's so funny. We are being taught that certain things about our universe that are going on, and the main thing is about the planet, how we we a lot of us just really are not grounded to know what is really going on right before your eyes. But I also told you this as well, so there's some gentleness that has to be there as well. We have to evolve our eyes, we have to evolve our sounds, we have to evolve our tones. That's part of development. So as long as you're being righteous and you're being kind and gentle to people, even strangers, then just be kind and gentle with yourself and say, look, I got this. Okay, I got this. And take some of the pressure off of yourself for wanting to know everything. You're not going to know everything. And because, that's just, so the disadvantage to having hidden agendas, whether it's positive or negative, it all becomes extreme at some point. And that's what happens with us on this planet. We go extreme. So it makes sense that you have to not disclose certain things. Okay, especially when you're looking out for the almost 10 billion people on the planet. Okay, a lot of the damage has been done. There's going to be a lot of destruction for a lot of people. Chaos, destruction, catastrophes. Okay, and anybody that's paying attention and being grounded, I'm going to keep saying that word, because a lot of us have disconnected and we're like, literally, not necessarily literally, but we are just floating all over the planet and just not, and we do not have a grip on reality. A lot of people just do not have a grip on their reality. A lot of them are, sadly in the entertainment field. They like to entertain. They don't know how to separate their entertaining from reality, but some of them do have the best intentions. Some have malicious intentions. Some have who knows what their intentions are. So again, trust yourself. So again, I would say 90% of the time I am joyful and enthusiastic because I know there's more to life than the material life. I know there's more to me than what you see. There's more to us. We're all energy. So play with that throughout your day. Imagine yourself as a piece of lint. Or imagine yourself, as I said, as nothing. But, nothing is something. But that's something you just have to work out yourself, what that means to you. But just again, recognize that, okay, this is all energy. We are in these material bodies to perform a certain task. We have a task to perform. We have a mission. We have accountabilities and responsibilities, not only to this planet, but to the far depths of this universe. We're all connected in that way, with everything far out into the universe, beyond anything that we'll ever understand. And it's going to take billions upon billions upon billions of years to get maybe a piece of it. But at the same time, it becomes more joyful and joyful and joyful and more enthusiastic when you realize, okay, this isn't it. This is not the end. Even though when I do pass on, this body does decompose, and it becomes an organic product, my body, for the planet. Just like any plant. Look at the plants, the trees. Like during the winter, the trees look like they're dead, right? But then pay attention to it. If you want, you can take pictures, whatever. Try to keep the electronics away from all of your experiences. We have enough pictures, we have enough selfies, we have enough of that. And see if you can pay attention to what's happening to nature, and you can see the destruction of nature. Okay, I can sense and receive it. And the animals, the creatures, what's happening to them. Ask yourself, where are they? Right? Certain animals have already gone extinct. And so that's why, whatever. Again, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of things we do not know, and we ought to be thankful for that so that we can learn some things. If you think you know everything, you're not going to want to learn not a goddamn thing. And that's what's happening with people who are so-called scientists, so-called engineers, these so-called experts that have and they go on social media, they go on the internet and, rambling about how they're making all these breakthroughs. And all they're doing is, causing so much irreparable harm, to humanity. They claim they're trying to save humanity. They're just, like I heard someone rambling the other day about what their intentions are. And to me, their intentions is to have robots run the show. This person has such self-hatred, and they're not recognizing it, that they want robots to run the show. They don't want to have any type of human interactions because they suck at it. They mistreat people. Okay, they're harmful towards people. They're unkind. Okay, they treat people like garbage, and a lot of people will say that to themselves because they know they need to provide for themselves, so they keep silent. And I think that's a smart strategy. But see if you can think outside of that, and make your life, worthy, of kindness and gentleness. A lot of people know that certain jobs are being replaced. Okay, a lot of people, have gotten themselves overwhelmed in their materialism, and they got to pay these bills. Well, consider downsizing. I've said that. Downsize. I downsized. Great decision. Great decision. Even though, it has its challenges like everything else. But just go there. No one has to know what you're doing. Share it with you. Share it with yourself. If you have a partner that's supportive of you, if you have kids, it's just going to be it's going to be more difficult with kids because you got to consider their education and their upbringing and protecting their consciousness, until they are of age to take it on themselves. Develop your children. Let them know that they matter. Everything about them matters, but they have to take responsibility for certain things. There are certain orders in life that, a lot of people, and that's where these scientists that are on, on the news or on the internet and all over the place, they are not performing in order. Okay, they're in chaos. They are in this fight to be on top. And I told you, I said this as well. A lot of these scientists and engineers are the ones their children are going to grow up and hate them. Their children are not going to want to have anything to do with their legacy. Their children are going to change their names, okay, to where they have no association with a lot of these people, that these show ponies that are lying to everybody about what they're doing and what their intentions are. Again, there's two NASAs, okay? The one that we know nothing about, obviously, and then there's two military. All you gotta do is just think clearly and effectively about all of that, and understand why when these show ponies come on in front of television, it's like you're talking to an empty shell. They are rambling. They don't have anything. They don't know. I mean, it's hard to follow them. Again, I have no cable. I have no streaming service by choice. Okay, that's a choice that I made, to keep myself within budget. You have to there's some order in your life. And there's not a goddamn thing wrong with having order. But we have anything but order. We have nothing more, nothing less than chaos. Because people behind the scenes are looking at the greed factor, whether it's regarding our health, definitely our finances, and lying about the state of this planet. So I say just, to those of you that follow me and understand me, follow me silently. It may not show up in the views, it may not show up in the likes, and that's because a lot of people do not understand energy. We're energy. So yes, you can do all you can to suppress us materialistically by taking away this and not letting our content, because a lot of content does not go out. If I go on social media and do this and that and the other, my content doesn't necessarily go out. And then you'll have people attempting to try to figure out why. They have no idea why, because it's a secret hidden agenda. And if you think clearly and effectively like that, I can remember talking to many people in certain levels of authority that says that yes, they can go in the back door of all of our electronics. They can go in the back door of all of our electronics. So you can do whatever you can to, I'm a righteous person. So yes, but I do value my privacy, but I understand, so I'm not really necessarily concerned. It's just, I just want my privacy respected. And that's going to take a long time before that sink in as well for a lot of people. So it's about peace and love, universal love, and understanding that there's more to you than meets the eye. And that should excite you, actually, to know, okay, this is not it. We're spiritual. We're energy. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and stop right now because I'm ready for my cup of coffee this morning. But I'm so busy too as well. I've had something to do every day for about the last month. So the videos are going to, these type of videos on YouTube are going to probably, but then I'm going to put out some more videos. I'm working on how to, how to put those things out and see how I can make a difference, in this world. See how I can contribute to peace and love, especially, sharing of universal love all over the stars and moon and mountains. We all deserve to be treated with kindness and gentleness, even if we are behaving, like idiots. A lot of us are behaving like idiots, and a lot of it has to do with self-hatred deep down inside. Because if you have self-love within you, you would want to cherish that. That's sacred, and you would want to protect, the self-love of others. But if you're behaving inhumanely, believing that you are it, and like I said, a lot of people are going to get a rude awakening from their own children and descendants. They're going to disown them because they're going to realize and recognize at some point in our future, we're going to lose billions and billions of people unnecessarily. Okay, so I'm going to stop that right now. And I'm going to go ahead and send peace and love all over the stars and moon and mountains. Self-love, universal love. That's what it's all about. Trust me. I'll be back.